from the RX Muscle Studios, this is the Heavy Muscle Show. With your hosts, Dave Palumbo. Featuring the Whack Pack, Jimmy Palaccia, Mr. K.
Diego B.
Jeff the Producer.
All right, guys, we're back from break, and Magnus has a new hairdo. He's a new man. Now, Magnus, are you going to be going out to clubs? Are you going to have to spray that thing up yourself, or is Vinny going to have to come over to your house every day and do it for you?
You have to come over every day to the house to do it.
It didn't look that difficult. Vinny, what do you use? Is there a specific product that you like to use?
Yeah, actually, I like to use wax. The pros use the wax, you know, because usually you wash it out, it stays in your hand a few times. It has like that bedhead look.
Oh, and that's
you
the
gotta
look?
you gotta get the wax, all right?
Wax? What kind of wax?
Like stiff head wax, crew, or stiff head wax by Beyond the Zone is good.
Not like car wax or anything like that. What if like you use turtle wax? Would that work?
Turtle wax.
Yeah, maybe.
No, that wouldn't work. They're not agreeing.
Dave,
yes.
Remember the pussycat problem when you had on the show where Jeremy was trying to find Mrs. Slocum's pussycat?
You mean where you were screaming the word pussycat?
Pussycat. Well, anyway, we solved the problem. We found the pussycat.
Where is the pussycat? Jeff, can you drive her home later? Escort her, follow her home, Jeff. Make sure she gets home safe.
Pussycat.
Why? Because one of these girls.
No, he thinks that Floor is the pussycat, so he might follow her home.
I'm the pussycat.
She's the pussycat.
All right, guys, let's go. I want to make an announcement because Slam is officially, everyone's been asking me now where they can get these things, and they're going to officially be launching August 1st in California. In September, they'll be all over the nation. They'll be in clubs. They'll be in liquor stores. Now, you guys are doing an appearance with this Sunday at Patty McGee's here in Long Island.
That's correct.
Now, Vinny the Chin, do you like Patty McGee's?
Yeah, Patty McGee's is great. Fucking, actually, I'm going to be at fucking Bridgeview next Tuesday doing.
Are they opening Bridgeview?
Yeah, Tuesday, Fat Tuesdays. This June 14th. I'll be there. Fucking big shout out to
Tuesday?
Breeze.
What's Tuesday?
That's when Breeze wants me to go there.
All right, you got to call me because we're going to bring the whole whack back there. We're going to bring Magnus because you guys are going to like try to
fuck up my shit.
You're going to show him the ropes.
All right, you come along, but don't, not, you know, do you come in? You bring the girls?
I'll come.
Fat Tuesdays Bridge, you come next on June 14th.
Yeah, you bringing the Slam Girls? All right, good. All right, let's do a shot.
We're sponsoring that night as well.
You are? Okay. I got new word from the Slam headquarters here that they're going to be sponsoring.
You in movies? You look famous to me. George Hamilton, right? Right?
Grab your shot. Vinny the Beak, Vinny the Chin, and all the Slam Girls.
Keep fucking drinking.
Get fucked
now,
up.
if you look at this
New York,
you look at the outside, you can see the girls on here. Okay, these are not these girls, but they have a contest that they're running for Slam to get the Slam Girls on these bottles. Now, if you want to see any of these girls on the bottle, you can go to getaslam.com and you can vote for your favorite girl, whether it be Floor, Gina, or Marie. You're all on that list, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the people with the most votes will be on one of these future bottles, from what I understand.
A bunch of stuff to get.
What else do you get for that? You get a trip around the world?
I heard we get to go on tour.
Tour?
Yes, we got a contract.
Yeah, for a year.
Calendar, photo shoot.
Wow. Okay.
And a whole bunch of other
Any
stuff.
money involved in
Salary
this?
for a year.
Yes.
Really? Okay, that's good. Now, do you guys get paid to do appearances?
Yes.
Oh, you do? Okay, all right. So they're making a few bucks.
Yes.
They have to put themselves through fucking medical school.
Right, but Vinny, you liked girls at work, right? So they could support you, right?
You don't want any fucking bum girls, you know, that fucking you gotta go out and buy them shit all the time. These girls they work hard for their money. You know, we go out, they can chip in on the bills sometimes. Nowadays, women want fucking equal rights, but you burnt your bras fucking how many years ago? You know,
like, do you make the girls pay, or do you pay for them?
First date, I'll pay. After that,
it's all.
Gotta fucking chip in. I have no problem.
Once
you're working.
First one's on the house.
I'm an absolute male chauvinist. I pay every time all the way.
Oh, you girls, that's the
pay all the way.
Now, when the guys pay, does that show that they're like pussies and then they don't get any action?
Girls like to be fucking abused. First, they're gonna be like mad.
Wine dined to be 69.
Oh, you're an asshole. Then they have like this fucking mental infatuation of, I need to capture him and change him. And that's when like, let me see if I can. See, she said.
You think you could change Vinny the Chin? If you had, I noticed she had a tongue piercing, Vinny. Do you like that?
Oh, all right. Let me see.
She has more than
Let me see.
Where else do you have? What else do you have pierced? Any other?
22 piercings.
Whoa! I only see 2.
No, that's what you can see is what.
Where do you have the other ones?
Back piercings here.
Oh, you do.
Shoulders,
Get her up. Get up. Turn around.
Turn around.
Turn around,
Front,
Marie.
back,
Oh,
chest.
wow.
You're,
Okay.
Do you have
Look at this
oh,
shit.
look, she's got that little flower pierced too. Turn around. Look at the tattoo.
Bedazzled. She's been bedazzled.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Do you have
She's one of them
anything
crazy-
lower
My
down?
neck.
There's like the shit they hang themselves, like the fucking crazy bitches, right? You spin your
S&M.
you fucking hang spin.
Do you have any of your private parts pierced?
No.
No, not. So we can see them all technically.
She has a fucking shoulder blades pierced, but she doesn't have a fucking hoo pierced.
Now, Vinny, do you like piercings? Is that hot? Do you think that's hot?
It's not necessarily the piercing that I like, but it's more like look at me, you know, like it's like dirty, you know what I'm saying? That
You like
turns
that.
me on. Like
Yeah.
look, I
Dirty is better.
have my fucking puss pierced, you know what I'm saying? Like I got my tongue pierced, you know. It's like they want to act like they don't want action, but why the fuck you get your tongue pierced? It's like to attract us. You know, well, you want to get shit caught in there when you're reading.
I
Absolutely
don't
not.
a lot of lesbians get their tongue pierced for, of course.
Every girl is a lesbian, Dave.
Oh, really? Is that true, Vinny? Vinny the Beak? You say, why are
it's a
every
fact.
girl lesbians? Tell
Every
me.
girl hooked up with a chick wants to be hooked up with a chick, or one way or the road.
Now, how do you, if you're with the girl, because a lot of our viewers out there have girlfriends, how do you get the girls
Come back here?
to go along and, you know, hook up with another girl?
It takes Dave. You gotta. Everyone. It's like a project. Like everyone's like a
What's the
different.
strategy?
You got. It's like a different. It's like a different. You know, different one every time. You don't know.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever hooked up with another girl?
Yes, I have.
You did. You
Absolutely,
like
what
it?
I'm talking
Told you.
about.
Wait,
all of them.
As in made out,
They
or
all do.
as in-
All
It's the same
of them.
shit.
Wait, let's
Doctors hook
clarify
up. They don't give a fuck. They'll
All right,
kiss
let's
other
go.
girls.
Let's go. Just make out.
Okay, make out. Yes, I've made out with other
Yeah, and you
chicks.
like that. Like in clubs, you get a little drunk, you have a couple of slam shots, and you'll make out with another girl.
Yeah,
Slam
why
shot.
not?
Now,
Girls
have you-
kiss
have
other
you done
girls.
You've done that. Okay.
Tell your boys.
They want the attention
Is it for attention? Or do you actually
from
like
us, from the alpha male.
Honestly, no, it's never like, oh, everyone watch me. No.
Then why
Well, you
do
want
it?
to. You
Then why
thought
do
about
do
it.
All right.
Wanted to.
Right,
For the sake-
exactly.
For the sake of the show and
Kiss-
research.
Can you kiss? You guys
Oh,
kiss
yeah,
now?
hold on. Shh. For the sake of the show and research, would you guys just kiss each other just to show us like what happens in a club? You know, because we're trying to, we want Magnus to see what goes on. You know what he's missing.
I need the clown.
These guys should know.
All right, a little louder, Jeff.
Look at me.
All right, here we go. Slam shot. He's doing a shot.
How does Magnus do it? How does Magnus do it?
Get out of the way now. You're gonna ruin the whole. You're gonna ruin my whole thing.
Go Magnus, go Magnus, go! Go Magnus, go Magnus, go! Go Magnus, go Magnus, go Magnus, go Magnus, go! Drink the whole fucking thing! Drink it, drink that shit!
All right, make out with each other now. Here we go. Yeah, here we go.
Do a shot. So,
Just a little.
Break out.
Here we go. All right, quickie. Just give a quickie.
don't let my fucking shirt.
Get him out of the way.
They get greedy now.
Get a little greedy. We want it, Magnus. Watch this. This is. All right, there we go. X-Muscle.
Right here.
This
I need to go to confession.
Legend, strong arm, motherfucker. Beacon Chin coming.
Beacon Chin, Vinny the Chin on Twitter. Vinny the Beak on Twitter.
YouTube me. I'm kind of a big deal nowadays.
Hit him up. Email me, ladies. That's too dope at
If you guys like any of
AOL.com.
these ladies-
LATZ2DOP.
We're gonna do your promo before you leave. All right? Relax. Sit down, Vinny the Chin.
Sit.
All right.
Did I? I'll pick him up.
Guys, you know what? We're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, we have more guests in the studio than you can even imagine.
Hello, my name is Jack Owak, CEO and Chief Scientific Officer of VPX Redline. I designed Redline Ultra Hardcore with a dual-action microtab and liquid delivery system. This makes Redline Ultra Hardcore the fastest acting, longest lasting, strongest stacking fat burner in the history of sports nutrition. First, micronized particles within the liquid phase of the delivery system enter the body within seconds. Then the black and blue microtabs bypass the destructive acidic environment of the stomach. They then enter the alkaline environment of the intestines, where they burst open and release potent active ingredients into the system. Amazingly, the black and blue microtabs release steadily into the body for up to 3 hours. Redline Ultra Hardcore's proven steady state releasing actives starts to work in 45 seconds and lasts for up to several hours. This is hardcore, scientific, cutting-edge technology. This is the most advanced tri-action, dual microtab and liquid delivery system in the history of sports nutrition. Because you want to burn fat fast, I made Redline Ultra Hardcore.
You are hardcore. That's why you need VPX Redline Ultra Hardcore, the most technologically advanced fat-burning delivery system ever created.
Get yours today, nationwide at GNC, bodybuilding.com, and VPXsports.com.
Life is pain. Life is dedication. Life is pressure. Life is P28.
Products champion original thinking and carries that thought process to its logical conclusion in the form of unique supplements that strictly adhere to the core nutritional principles of Dave Palumbo, founder of Species Nutrition. Visit speciesnutrition.com to purchase the next generation of high-quality supplements available today that fully adhere to the theory of natural selection, which insists that only the fit survive. Speciesnutrition.com. This is the Heavy Muscle Show. With your host, Dave Palumbo.
Hey, what's up? This is WWE superstar John Cena. You can't see me. Wait, that didn't work because you can see me. And you are watching RxMuscle.com, the #1 site for all your bodybuilding news.
Welcome back, guys. We're back in the studio here with the entire Whack Pack, these Slam Girls, Vinny the Chin and the Vinny the Beak, and we have another good friend of mine who's here today, John Minella. Welcome into our studio.
Thank you, guys.
What do you think of this whole operation here?
I'm amazed that this is happening in Westbury.
Now, you know what the funny thing is? You look like a very clean-cut guy, and people would probably think that this is a very calm, mellow, conservative person, but you're very far from that. I call you a thrill seeker. Now, we've talked about you before because I've told people about your swimming with the great white sharks.
I've been waiting to talk to Jeff about his comments that he made about me on the show.
Which were what?
He was like, yeah, why don't you let yourself on fucking fire? I mean, you could fuck a fat chick. you fucking jump out of an airplane.
Or did you take too many fucking?
I think Jimmy the Bull might have said that.
I remember Jimmy Bull. No, Jimmy Bull's like, I jumped out of it because I was in the fucking service. I had to do it in the fucking service. And I fucking fat chick. That's as fucking crazy as I want to go.
I think he was imitating Derek Anthony imitating you.
No, he was telling you.
Kenny Jones.
No, is that what it was?
We were talking about the great white sharks
swimming with the fishes.
All right. Let's go back.
Yeah, sure.
You're a thrill seeker. You're one. I call you one of these adrenaline junkies because you always got to be trying to do something that's going to make you get like an adrenaline high. Isn't that true?
You know, I went in the cage with the great white shark. I've been
twice. You did it. You did it twice.
Wow. Oh my God! Can they really not get you?
Tell them what you do. Tell them the whole process abbreviated.
All right. So since I was a kid, I'm a big Jaws fan. Best movie of all time.
From before their time.
Did you ride it at Disney?
Rocky.
Rocky, best movie of all time.
1 through 5.
So I always thought that you had to go to like South Africa or Australia to be able to go with a great white shark. And then I found out there's a company in San Diego that
Catalina Islands, right?
It goes to Guadalupe Islands. If you watch the show on National
that's where Flora's from.
It's a beautiful island. And you go there anyway. Supposedly this is the premier location in the world for looking at great white sharks. They're supposed to go there in May.
So you take a boat out, what is it, like 4 or 5 hours?
24 fucking hours. So the
on
first
the boat?
Listen, I can't swim.
Wow.
But you can't swim and you went swimming with the great white sharks?
Fucking stand. That's all you have to do is breathe through the fucking regulator. But you fly to San Diego, you take a bus to Mexico, you get on this boat, this 100-foot boat, and you go 24 hours at sea. You get to Guadalupe Island the next morning, they put the fucking cage in the water. Listen, I went fucking snorkeling one time in my life, and I got seasick in the water.
But you wanted to be with these great white sharks because you like to feel that fear.
Yeah, well, I wanted to see them. So it's always been a dream.
When they lowered you into the water and you saw the shark.
The cages are in the water. Everybody goes in the cage. So the guy was like, okay, everybody want to get in the cage, get acclimated to the water, this and that. So already I'm starting to hyperventilate. So I was with my roommate from Canada because we were the only two guys that didn't come with anybody. We were alone.
Yeah.
He goes to me, don't worry about it. We're going to go down there. You're going to be fucking okay. This and that. So I don't know if I can do this. So we went in the water, and I got in the water, and I was like trying to work my way over there. So I started to freak out because it's hard to breathe on the water first time.
Now, once you're in that cage, you can't get out. You can't just climb out. You're in there.
Yeah, you're in there. So I remember he was trying to calm me down, and he was talking to me, and he was shaking me on the shoulder, and then he looked over my shoulder, and I turn around, and there's this fucking 16-foot great white shark looking at me from Bayside. How fast can
I've seen some of these cages sometimes where they get inside the cage, the
As a
sharks.
matter of fact, a month after we went, and it was on CNN, they had a problem where they threw the tuna out, they were pulling the tuna in, the shark came in, because they roll their eyes back when they bite. It came into the cage. The same company, same cage.
No one got killed, though, right?
Nobody got killed. It was 2 guys in the cage instead of 4.
It's on YouTube, I saw it, yeah.
Yeah, and it collapsed the front of the cage, and it was a guy caught inside the cage, and it could have been bad, but... Yeah, so.
Now, Vinny the Chin, what do you think about people that swim with sharks? Is that something that
That's fucking stupid. I would never do that.
Don't do that stuff.
We're not supposed to be. It's like an ant that you find in your house. Walking around, and what do? You fucking step on it because it doesn't belong in your fucking house.
Sheena said that she thinks it's cool. Would that get you excited?
Well, I mean, maybe to like get pussy. Maybe I go.
So that sexually would turn you on a little bit.
I don't know, sexually turn me on, but I'm definitely a thrill seeker too.
You sure?
I would. A little bit.
Let's say you went with John on this little trip. You're swimming with the great whites. When you got out, when you got into the cabin in the boat, would you want to go have sex right away?
Sure.
It's a possibility.
John, you should have taken her with you.
Am I a DILF?
You're up there, honey. Don't worry.
Yeah, so that was cool. I mean, that's it. I'm not so much of a thrill.
But you went back, though.
I went back. Yeah, I went back. I went back with my buddies.
Yeah, and you did it again.
And we did it again, so.
It's like Jackass.
Gina next time you go.
Absolutely.
There you go. You got a date for
It's amazing. You see these things on TV your whole life,
right?
And then you fucking see.
I was fascinated by the sharks too, but I'm like one of
these.
these guys that doesn't believe in doing dangerous things because I'll be the one who gets eaten.
I think you'd be the one to do it.
No, I'll get eaten. I'm always high on everything I do. I don't need to like, jump off the. I know you are.
There was 2 things I said.
Have another shot.
2 things I wanted to do my whole life. I would have did it.
I swim with great whites too. 359 at a club. 3:59 a.m. You grab anything you can grab on the way out. Fucking great whites, fucking whales, fucking beluga whale. Taking you out of the club, you gotta grab something quick because the fall off.
You never leave empty-handed. You never leave empty-handed?
Never, Dave.
It doesn't matter how ugly the girl is?
3:59. What have you ever heard? You know the 3. Dave, look at me. Dave,
explain to our audience what that means.
3:59 means that you haven't. If you didn't hook up by 3:59 and the lights go on and you're in that club at 3:59 and the music stops,
because in New York, the
all
club's
the
closed
bouncers
at 4
are
a.m.
pushing you out, and you gotta get out. You gotta grab something quick. You got like 5 fucking minutes.
You gotta go old early.
That's why I'm so good at what I do.
You're not lowering your stands. You're blessing them. You're blessing them with your presence.
Everything I do.
I heard
it's I perform public service.
Oh, okay.
I heard this is something. I want to just say something. You guys confirm it or deny it. I heard a friend of mine once tell me that if you want to hook up with a lot of girls, every once in a while you got to do an ugly one to like almost like a sacrificial to the gods.
Perform a public service, Dave.
Is that right? Does that help you pick up skills?
You sound like a martyr.
It is what it is.
He's like Jesus Christ.
They're naming the chin, the beak, and the Holy Spirit.
It's kind of like, you inch in there with the arrow and the spear, and you're like, like an Indian, and then you're trying to be direct and precise. Then 3:59 hits, you get out the fucking Mac 10, you start spraying whatever fucking drops you drag home, and then you
at the club, and then,
that's how you gotta do.
Ladies, do not get the guy from the club.
How do you get rid of the girls in the morning?
Dave, get the fuck. I have a rule, Dave. You always got to plan the exit before you enter.
What is the exit strategy usually?
It's like you're going to war. It's like, you're the general. Like, you got to know, like, before you bring the girl home, you got to tell her already, listen, if you're bringing home at 4 o'clock, you got to tell us I got to be at work at 5:30. I got to work in the city.
So he's got a union job, too.
You push him out the door.
Like an hour and a half, you can't last an hour.
You're fucking crazy. I don't know what you're doing with sharks.
This is a Spanish girl.
I know. I know the whole story. I know. They're bad. I know.
Sit down, bro.
All right, let's go back to John Manella for a second, because not only does John swim with sharks, you just got back from Thailand.
Yeah, that was a big fucking trip.
That's cool.
Big fucking trip.
Yeah.
I say, guys, it's the second longest flight in the world.
How are the quote whore bags there?
I was gonna say, if you like fucking Asian whores, take the fucking 18-hour flight to Thailand, because they're falling out of the fucking sky.
How much is it cost to get a couple girls there?
I heard. If you want to fuck these girls, hi Ma. If you want to fuck these girls for a short stay, and they're like,
what's a short stay?
It's not like it is.
2 hours?
You're not going down to fucking down to the point with the bitches and the hoes. It's different. You go out there, fucking. I mean, everywhere.
How much is a girl for 2 hours?
It would be $1,000, which is $30.
$30.
Yes.
Jeremy's eyes rolled back in his head.
U.S. dollar's the best, all right? You go all over the fucking world. It's worth so much more than this shitty money.
It's not. The euros.
It's from fucking U.S.
No, the U.S. funds are not worth anything.
You're like Italy, right?
In Thailand, it's worth a lot, but not in Europe.
I think the yen is more.
Yeah, so a long stay if you want to bang them all fucking night long and pretend that like.
I'm actually going to India. Is there any India a good place to pick up women?
I don't know. I'm not going with it.
All right, so you got back from Thailand. Now, you know what he comes to my house after he gets back from Thailand. I'm going to tell the story, even though I'm a little embarrassed by it, because I think it's funny. And he says, I got you a gift. I'm thinking, what the hell did he get me in Thailand? I say, he knows I'm kind of spiritual. Maybe he got me like a Buddha or something like that.
Girl.
No. He almost did. He gives me this handful of these pills. They're Cialis. Cialis. No, I wish they were Polly's. They're Cialis.
Oh, it's like the fucking 24 hours.
It's 24 hours.
It's like 72 hours.
You guys use those, right? When you drink and party?
Why do you want to party for 72 hours?
No,
let me tell you something.
You don't get a hard for 72 hours. It gives you the ability to have them for 72 hours.
And they give you a fucking headache. Those are pretty good. Viagra gives you the fucking headache.
So I want to thank you for that. Now, the story that I want to bring up the most that you guys will appreciate is that he went to New Orleans a couple times and he partied with Tommy Lee. Okay.
I'd
tell us how that came out. How do you know Tommy Lee first of all?
Number one, I got my good friend in New Orleans, Charlie. He's like a restaurateur. I went to school with him.
Okay.
So he's good friends with Lenny Kravitz.
He cooks, by the way. He's a professional chef too. Yeah. But you have the skills.
So I was lucky. So we were down there for when he tells me we're gonna go pick up my buddy at the airport. So lo and behold, fucking Tommy Lee. We go out to dinner with him. We go to the fucking House of Blues with him. We go to fucking Rick's Cabaret with him. And
was he picking up the broads?
It was the most boring
Really?
Fucking, I mean, I wish I had something
Tommy
to tell you.
Bird,
It really was horrible.
guy.
You want to with him?
He was with his he was with his life coach, and he was fucking doing these beads and shit like that. And he was sitting there like that. So we went to the
Oh, he was like in rehab
He
or
was in
something like
fucking
that.
rehab, and I said, "Tommy, what do you want to drink?" I'll have a white wine spritzer, John. Thank you very much. And we talked. It was
Now you did say you did get to see his penis. You told me.
that happened at the end of the night when he got rid of the fucking life coach. My buddy, who was trying to hook up with this stripper, we were in the backseat of his car. We were with some X game fucking skier. I don't know the guy's name. But she's giving him a fucking hand job, and I could see she's doing like, you know, when Lee Haney used to do those fucking
she's giving
shrugs.
Tommy Lee one.
Yeah,
right
in the
next to you.
back seat, and it was like flopping onto my fucking leg and shit like that. His balls are hanging out. I swear to God.
No way.
You know what I mean?
Did you give it a grab just to see if it was real?
I had to help her. I was come on. Get some fucking,
You lubed him up, huh?
I had to lube him up.
Yeah.
So then we ended up being his guest at his concert in New Orleans Arena. Then the second time I went out, when we picked him at the airport again, he was fucked up.
Oh, so this was a different. This time he was off the
fucked
rehab.
up. He was pale and sweating. He came in the back seat. We were trying to find
Vinny
him.
the Beak. What do you think he was on? Given those symptoms,
Him? He does.
Is he a heroin guy?
Yeah, he's great.
That's
Heroin.
not
He's
he.
fucking.
Heroin
that's
shit
not
these
that
days.
easy.
He was fucking.
If you're sweating, that's
He had his headphones on.
Radiates all
And
the
he was
way.
listening to his fucking
Radiates.
iPad. Shh, 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 and he passed the fuck out. And we went to all these fucking boutique.
What's a heroin? You say?
Yeah.
Vinny the Beak.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pale, and then we had to actually carry him up to his fucking hotel room. So the two fucking.
Maybe he was in a K-hole.
I think he's past that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
he's
sweat when you're in a K-hole.
Yeah, I don't know if he was in a fucking K-hole.
Your head stays on the table for 3 hours. You don't
Vinny
get
the
up.
Shane and Vinny the Beak. Can you do the K shuffle? You know the K train.
The K9.
Can you show us the K train?
I haven't did the K train in a long time.
Get up for a second. Show us the K
I
train.
don't remember. Like I remember like
Listen, I want to know where I can get these mollies. Enough with this bullshit. Where can I get these fucking
Afterwards, I'll give you
mollies
my
that you're
number.
talking about?
I got a fucking something like that.
These girls seem to have some knowledge about that as well. So,
You do K? Coke?
I like Molly.
K, Vinny, explain what the drugs are. The differences. Ketamine. Now that's a cat tranquilizer.
She knows. You
They-
know.
they-
You cook it up. Tell them. Cook it up.
Tell 'em what they
What you
do with
gotta
that
do
stuff.
is you take it comes in a jar like liquid, probably half the size of this. You put it in a plate, throw it in the microwave.
Right.
Cook it for a couple of minutes, then you got to throw it in the freezer, whatever you want to do, and I got to chill it.
Not too
It
long.
kills.
Listen, these guys are
You can do whatever you want to do, but
Fucking 18, what do you
it
know?
cooks up so hot, and then you got to chop it up, and it's pretty fresh. It's,
And you snort that stuff, right?
yeah, it's fucking.
And then you get what happens to
immobilize
you?
you.
Force
If you
tranquilizer.
want to hook up with bitches, you don't do K.
Right, because it will numb your
You're like
penis,
you're
right?
fucking. You're a loser. You're sitting in the middle of the club picking your fucking
The
nose.
worst fucking.
Horrible. I don't like K.
My buddy
But
Tricky.
no,
Why would
sometimes
you
you're on
take-
so much drugs, like back in Sound Factory, and they're like, "Oh, you're just taking anything." And next thing you know,
Yeah, he's right.
like fucking JP comes on at like 6, 7 a.m. and you're just fucking in a hole sitting there. Next thing you know, they're serving fucking eggs. You know, it's the fucking begging egg.
I got lost in a fucking. I got lost in a bathroom at Pasha. All right.
You know, right, Dave?
My one experience at 6 in the morning at the
All right,
Sound
Dave,
Factory
got a story now.
was I decided, you know how you get very dehydrated when you're there
Absolutely.
sometimes?
Absolutely.
You know, from all the drinking.
The drinking.
Doing,
The Black Rebel stopped 3 hours
So
ago.
I decided to get a pineapple juice. Unfortunately, they don't use, no one buys drinks at the Sound Factory. So the pineapple juice was probably sitting there for like
Okay.
4 weeks. And so when they gave it to me, it tasted a little funny. And I got sick from it. And it made me nauseous. It must have been bacteria in there. So I threw up from not from anything I did earlier in the night, but from the pineapple juice.
Nothing to do with it, Dave.
The pineapple juice.
It's my sweet time.
Pineapple
Good
time.
juice.
Very good. The Florida
See?
Sound Factory was classic.
Good music, Dave. It's always good
Dirty
quality
beats.
music.
Now, I want to say one more thing. I want to give John one more accolade. He holds a Super Bowl party every year. And I've talked about the Super Bowl party, going to, with some of the stuff that goes on at the Super Bowl party, right?
Right.
Explain to me, you have some nude house cleaners at those Super Bowl parties, don't you? What service do you use? Because we got jerked over by the nude house cleaners tonight.
You go on. I mean, listen. You get the fucking whores to come over.
Well, we wanted to clean in the nude.
Oh, you should. No, the serious. He was stuck in Chicago this year. Where the fuck are you? I'm stuck in Chicago.
What do you prefer? What service do you use?
We go on Backpage.
Backpage.
Oh, the same one that Vinny the Beak uses.
Yeah, so it's good. And then we try to get one for each quarter, and maybe a couple for halftime.
Right.
They
Now, what are these? What are
It's
these
like
house-
boxes. It's like the
Hold
football
on,
boxes.
hold on. What do these house cleaners do for you?
They clean the pipes.
They clean the
Yeah,
pipes.
clean the pipes.
Now, I noticed that whenever I'm at these parties, you take a lot of showers. You're always in the shower. Why are you always running into the shower?
You got listen.
Did you know that
I'm
Frank
not one of the-
Sinatra took?
we've got friends that they say, I don't give a shit, he's a fucking whore. I don't let my balls be. I like to be nice and fresh constantly for everybody.
What do you girls think of what these things that these guys do with these nude house cleaners? You know,
it's their personal preference. If he likes,
I like you. But see, she's open-minded.
She is.
You know?
Yes.
You try a lot
I'm
of
open-minded.
things.
If he wants to see girls walking around topless, that's his own business. Who has the right to
least we're
say?
honest.
Yeah.
Who's the right to say that? No, it was disgusting.
Okay.
You have.
You're a good egg. You'll make a good wife one day.
Here's a newsflash, yeah. Guys are the biggest scumbags in
Yes,
the
they're
world.
gonna do what they want either way. You tell them to stop, they're gonna do it more. So why?
So you don't tell your men
That's if you
when
keep
you're
that
dating someone, you
type
don't
of
tell
mentality,
your guy
you're
what to
gonna
do.
Dave, I got a line for that.
What?
Leave a dog home, he will roam. Right?
If he can't find it with his wife or whatever, he's gonna find it somewhere else.
Right. Okay. So as your job as the wife then is to make sure he's got enough of it, right?
And they gotta supply us too. How do you know we want it more than them? Maybe.
That's right. You never know. Now, Vinny, have you ever had either one of the Vinnies? Have you ever had problems performing?
No.
Only on coke sometimes. You
Yeah.
know?
So what do you do?
There's
on
a way
those
you gotta do. You know you're gonna fucking take somebody back from the factory. I got like a remedy. You gotta eat a little something, like, because you can't really eat food at that point, because
Right.
you can't fucking
Right,
eat.
you gotta drink a protein shake.
Yeah, a protein shake, maybe like a fruit or something. You gotta take a hot fucking shower. Hot shower.
What does the hot shower do for you?
Just opens your pores, get your body going again, and then you fucking just come out of your room and like,
Maybe
what's
that's
up?
Is that why you take all the showers?
Maybe
I'll
that's
tell
why
you
you
nothing,
showers.
not for nothing. Not for
Five
nothing.
showers, Dave,
Most
5
of the
in the
time
morning.
we'll roll and we do shit like that. The showers, when you go in the shower, you get in a hot shower, and that you start to fucking roll again. There's something about, like I said, it opens up the pores.
I think it's the water pounding on your head.
And it's the heat
The
and
heat,
shit like
the
that.
water and shit.
And then, but trust me, usually when I get home, they have to do a skin graft for my leg. I'm, okay, he's going to make it.
This is the How to Do Drugs show. I like to. We always try to
I never said I did any drugs.
come up with a theme. The only drugs we're doing today are Slam, however. And I got to tell you, I feel pretty good. How do you guys feel on this? This is the first time, John, you've ever used it.
I'm taking a box home.
I think it's a very good product.
Salute.
Take another one.
Is this
To health.
do Vinny the Chin and Vinny the Beak endorse Slam?
I'm all for Slam. I'm
Dude,
down.
this shit's good. This shit'll get you fucked up. This is
Can you do this at Neptune's and be
absolutely.
happy?
You do this what
Well,
you
that's
usually
what they
do.
won't let you bring it in,
When
but
this
yeah.
it's like what we would probably do with this.
Sign them up just by watching.
Oh,
It'd be great for us.
Yeah, I hear that from
fucking
Ambassadors to the brand.
Slam.
Peanut
He wants
Gallery
to-
is saying that you guys may get signed to a Slam
obviously,
contract.
Obviously, I don't,
Strong Island, Long
I'm
Island
not
legends.
Long Island Legends. I'm not
Forever.
surprised, Dave. You know what I'm saying? Like we've always been fucking here, local legends. You know, and now like everyone's starting to find out about us. But whatever.
All right.
You know.
To end the show, okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to end the show. You're going to show Magnus how to bust some moves, in the clubs, and we're going to end the show with doing that. Okay. All right. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Thanks for watching the Heavy Muscle Show on RxMuscle.com.